Hi, I'm Marcia Lehman and I'm a Knox County Master Gardener. Today we're at another person's home and we're going to be pruning a rose of Sharon. One of the first decisions you need to make on a relatively new plant, this one's been in the ground for just a couple of years, is do you want to grow it as a single stem small tree or as a multi-stem shrub? The nature of this particular specimen lends itself to being the multi-stem shrub. To take it back to a single stem small tree would be a drastic pruning. So we're going to take this one as a multi-stem shrub, and most of my cuts today can be made with a pruner. So let's get started. Again, I always like to start at the bottom and clean it out, but there's this one branch right in front of me that I'm going to take out because A, it's dead, and B, it's going to poke me in the face. And then I'm coming in and just going to clean out any little spindly things around the base, clean that up. I'm making an assessment of the major stems. I've got 2 major stems, but coming off of those are like 3 low branches on one and 2 on the other. I also want to remove anything that is crossing in the middle, rubbing, and so this one comes out. We're going to reduce one of the 3s to a 2. And then I just continue cleaning up, snipping off all the little lower things. The Rose of Sharon is going to get really full in the summer, so we really need good airflow into the center of the plant. So start at the bottom, work your way up, and as you work around the plant as well, you'll keep noticing little things that you miss, so you go back down a little lower, clean it up. But really focus on airflow and sunshine, which is important to the health of the plant as well as its ability to flower as we move into the summer. It does bloom on new wood, so it gets pruned now, puts out new growth, and blooms later in the summer. So now we've got this pretty well thinned out. Yep, there's another little one I missed. But that's really it for now. Let's take a look at the finished work. We've reduced a major stem at the base. We thinned it out, removed anything crossing, rubbing. We should get lots of airflow in here. And one of the other things you can do when the plant is still this small is lean over it and look down in for another perspective on crossing branches, and just do you have a good scaffold of branches coming out to the side. Then one final thing that we can do, you can see there are still dead flowers or spent flowers, and I'm just taking my hand and rubbing lightly, and those come off really easily. We could leave them on, they would fall off on their own, but for me it's just the final step in cleaning up on this pruning job. So that's it. And again, make sure you look at the handout, look at the references, look at the picture of a single stem small tree or the multi-stem shrub, and then go prune your own Rose of Sharon. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you learned something.